So, let's talk about the Continental, shall we? Right, episode 3. Quick recap, just a quick recap. Winston has an American accent. He also has a brother that we never hear of in John Wick. Alright. His brother Frankie steals a MacGuffin from the current owner of the Continental, played by Mel Gibson. He steals this MacGuffin, we later find out, on behalf of an adjudicator. Why? Don't know. Now, it's very important. Coming up. Frankie hides the MacGuffin just before he gets killed. Right? That's episode 1. It ends with Winston saying, I need guns. Lots of guns. Fuck off, Shaw. Episode 2 is him getting a motley crew together and planning a way of getting into the Continental. We also get to see the Bowery and the homeless people, because of course we do. They have to be in it. And episode 3 is the assault on the Continental. Right. Prequels. I'm trying to get my train of thought. You think I'd have it already, but, prequels. The only problem with prequels is that you know how it ends. It's just how we get to the ending is what makes it count. So, I thought this was crap. It was a waste of time, a waste of money, a waste of resources that could have been spent elsewhere to give people a product that is good. Right? We get nothing new that we haven't seen in John Wick. The fight scenes in this are, for the most part, pretty crap. There's not much gun fu, though but even though you'd expect it because it's the John Wick universe. The Continental is full of freaks. It's full of bizarre fucking freaks. There's a fucking dude who's a ninja. It's an hotel of assassins. We know this. Now maybe Winston brings in rule changes and whatnot. I don't know, because it only ends with him taking control somehow. But they're full of freaks. They're weird. You've got Lord Farquhar and his fucking sister from, You've got a dude all in leather with just fucking machetes. You've got a fucking ninja who just dices people. I can't explain it. It's not good. And there's a bullshit fucking, in this, there's some chemical formula compound that you inject into yourself and an instant fix. Almost. Instant fix. Where was that for John Wick? John could have done with that on every occasion. No, he didn't have it. He gets stitched up and has a shot of whiskey. And then plot armour. But it's just... My main problem with it is, alright, episode 3. The MacGuffin is a coin press that you see in John Wick 3. I think, yeah, John Wick 3. Alright. Now, we are told in episode 3 of the Continental that Cormac can bring down the high table with what he knows and what that coin press represents. Now, skip to John Wick. Winston has this press. He has it. The high table declare war on John Wick. It's in the third film. they're having a fight to the death in the hotel grounds. You know, John, Sharon, and some red shirts that just get annihilated. Winston does fucking nothing. Nothing. He has this press that can destroy the high table. How? Why? Don't know. But he has the MacGuffin to do it. And nothing. Nothing. Yeah. He's had it in the first film, the second film, the third film, and the fourth film. He has it in the fourth film, and instead of saying, "Here, John, mate, I've got something that might be of a bit of use for you," what does he do instead in John Wick 4? Oh, you can challenge him to a duel if you go back into the crime family that you belong to. Wait a minute. John has to do a fucking silly duel, yet you've got this MacGuffin that you can trade for the to the high table. No. Right, in John Wick 3, we see fucking Bronn from Game of Thrones. Paddy, if you're old enough. Paddy Garvey. With a coin press. Winston didn't think to say something about it. Yeah, take that if you can. No. He keeps stum. The problem with prequels is, especially this one, which adds nothing to the John Wick universe. It adds nothing. Nothing at all, except for a few member berries, which you do get. And even then, now, they said this was, a one-off event, not 3 episodes. Now maybe they've ended it and this is where we're at. Whether they do more, just to try and fill in a bit of blanks, I don't know. But this did nothing. We knew how it was going to end. Sharon is already dead. Spoilers if you've not seen John Wick 4. Oops, too late. I've spoiled it for you. But he's already dead. He wasn't even that big of a fucking big deal in the first films. And he dies right at the beginning of number 4. He's barely in it. It's just... the last couple of weeks I've watched fucking soccer. My local football team, which are doing shite. And now this. Right, this is from the world of John Wick, it says. The John Wick universe. And we get nothing like flashy gun fu or anything. Oh, episode 3, full of boss bitch moments. Boss bitch moments everywhere. We find out, the cop, the female cop from it, I'm assuming Cormac had her family killed because he gets Frankie and Winston to firebomb a house. They think it's empty. This is from when they're children. They think it's empty, turns out it's not. So I'm assuming she kills Cormac because of that. But it's just shit. It brings nothing to the table. It's supposed to be some self-contained thing, and if it is, great. But you've left a huge fucking plot hole. And when does he get his English accent? He's fucking American all the way through this. Yet fast forward 30, 40 years, Winston's as English as it gets. Come on. It's a nitpick. It's a small nitpick, that. But, this show did nothing for me. Absolutely nothing. I wanted it to be better. I thought it was, I saw the trailer. It did look like it was just going to be a boss bitch fucking thing. And for the most part, it is. I'd say some of the fight scenes are very... I said the week before, they're a bit weird. Like, they're either done really slowly and then sped up, or they just don't know how to fight, to do the choreography. It was rubbish. That's all I can say. This was rubbish. If you liked it, great. I'm so happy for you. Mate, I thought... Rubbish. Like I said in my first review, in 10 minutes I was bored. In 30 minutes I was bored, and that was during a set piece, and it was boring because it offered nothing new. Nothing different, nothing spectacular, no fancy artsy, fucking farty artwork or different ways of camera angles or anything. It just nothing. I said in my Ahsoka review it was a show that had a lot of wasted potential. This is even worse. This is far, far worse. Fucking 2 out of 10 for me if I had to give it a number. It does nothing for the universe, and what it does accomplish makes no sense in the films going forward. Anyway, that's it for me. Bye.